Hello. Can you hear me? Wait, hold up. Hold up. There is something that is not being cute here. Wait a sec. What if I Okay, I'm just trying to see what is cutting my voice in the filters of the microphone. Hold up. Yeah, okay, so it's not the limiter. Is it wait. No, it's not the game. Okay, so you guys can hear me, but like the noise suppression for some reason is cutting my voice. So when I talk that loud, okay, so I guess I found it. Isn't that amazing? Perhaps, I don't know. How are you doing, my dear people? Thank you so much for wait. Game sound too low. Because I was listening to podcasts the other day and I was like, ooh, too low. I just think about your voice isn't. They just F. Have you heard that? It was not the how do you say noise. Wait, it was the yeah, it was the noise suppression. My voice is noise. I'm gonna cry. So okay, I don't remember what I was doing over here. I think I did pretty much everything. Let's go to the Serenity Teapot. By the way, how about some farmings? What do you think? Oh my god, now I can scratch and you guys have to listen to me scratch. Is that amazing? You want to farm? I want Kokomi's. I want Kokomi's. I want to equip Kokomi, obviously. Oh, hold up. I have stuff to buy, right? So if you want to join, I would be really glad if you did. If you don't want, it's fine. I'll try to do my best. I'll just take like half an hour more. But it's all fine. For don't force yourself. But how's been your weekend, guys? Let me know. I think I have stories to tell you. I think I do. Is the game audio good or do you guys want it a bit louder? Let me know, okay? By the way, I'm eating a candy, a hard candy. It's like so fragrant that my nose is like do you have a conditioner or something like that? Air conditioner? Perhaps it's my fan that is vibing on the background. So wait, hold on. Maybe it's that. So you guys can hear that. Okay, so the noise suppression definitely helps with that. What about this one, noise gate? You can add it. So it's not suppression or is it noise gate? What does the noise gate do? If I screech, okay, I'm gonna try to screech. Okay, it works. Yeah, it works. Okay. Do you still hear my fan? No, when I don't talk, you guys can't hear my fan, right? So that's cute. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. Oh, the candy is stinging my nose and my eyes. Help. It's a funny one. I mean, it's not funny, it's a very basic one, but you know, when it makes you go like that's how I feel right now. What do I have here? Let's go BP level 14. 14. Okay, I'm gonna put some. Hold on. You know, let's put some cute music. For the suppression, you can test different methods for the dropdown. But with the noise gate, do you feel it is necessary to add the noise suppression? I don't know. I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't really understand what. I don't understand what noise gate is. So there's supposedly something. What is a companion gift? Not on current floor? Hello? Are you guys on this floor? Oh! Hello! Kokomi!
お布団とこたつの距離がちょうどよく、
Ah.
タンスも手の届く位置にあります。
Mhm.
私はこの寝室をとても気に入りました。寝室は最も静かな場所。
Oh, that's true.
あなたは
Exception of me. Noise gate is like a constant cut of for some volume, but when it goes higher, it captures everything. Okay. Okay. I guess I understand. Noise, yeah, no suppression is just like it suppresses some stuff, but it's not like crazy, right? Dude, what is this? Wisdom of the land concentrated within the domain of light. Use power of original reason to cause silver. Oh. So yeah, it detects noise and removes it. Hold up, so. Bam.
刀はお茶と同じく丁寧に味わってこそ本来の趣がわかるものです。
How is it? Okay, so I have the low suppression level thing. So if I screech, is it good? I guess it works. I can see the bar. It's fine, good, thank you.
これが旅人さんの普段の暮らしですか。
I have to finish the candy so I can eat my dinner. Goddamn! It's not just like candy, okay? It's an alls. I don't know if it's a worldwide thing, at least in Europe. I've seen it, alls. It makes my nose go. Which algorithm do you use now? For the noise suppression, I use the low quality one, the one that I can change the level of it. Which is, I'm gonna tell you the name right away. It is the Speex, SPEEX, low CPU usage, low quality. The other one would not have like a level bar which I could like choose how much I wanted it to actually suppress, but I guess it is what it is, you know. So I'm going to try to this one. I don't know if it answered your question. Hello, Becca, welcome! How's been your weekend? How's your right leg, foot? How is it not having Eclipse Cafe to entertain your days? Or nights, or evenings, or afternoons, I don't know. Okay, I have stuff to do, but I also want to go get some stuff for Kokomi. Naka. Wait. My nose is so clear, but it's itchy now. Whew. Food is basically healed, and I worked like crazy while you guys were gone. I'm rich, I'm retiring. Oh, don't forget that 50% of your paycheck is ours. I have a complaint to do. I have a complaint. First of, before complaining, I want to ask, how was our dear Tsuki this morning? Was she all cute and innocent like always? Let me know. Let me know. How was she? Was she adorable? Calm and collected, except if there was like crazy parts. Was she adorable as ever? Mune no naka. I'm gonna jump right away. Our little Tsuki, during the weekend, she beat me constantly since day 1 till day 3. She then caressed my hand and my arms. She intertwined her fingers into mine. But then she beat me again. She made weird faces on the other side of the table. You know? The Giga Chad face, the one that you go like, you turn your face and then you go like, you know? She did that so many times. And I'm like, But okay, I can say that I did not give back some of those faces as well, so. And then we danced in the kitchen together. That was super cute. That's when she was like, and she was so sweet. She was like approaching me very, very slowly. I was just vibing on my side, and she just approached me, and she just gave me a nice hug, and I was like, Mike sounds weird. Huh? Really? Hold up. How is it now? Does it sound okay? Let me know. I am trying to find a way that my voice is not cut when I laugh, when I screech. Is it one of the filters? Is it different? Is it better? A bit better? Is it not good? It's better? But is it like good as before or not? What about the NVIDIA filter? Fam! How many filters am I gonna have in this shit? I don't see the NVIDIA filter in OBS. Perhaps it's something outside. I think it's all right now. Okay. I'm not... Oh, forget this. Yeah, I mean, noise suppression video. I have no idea. I'd have to search it up. Algorithm. I don't know what an algorithm is. You think that I know what you mean? I wish I knew. I'm gonna choose here. Is it in the NVIDIA GeForce? Separate download. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I'll do it up. My mic is good now, right? the OBS noise suppression will be the one that would cut my voice when I would screech. Now I'm using Noise Gate. It's not cutting my voice when I screech. It's also not allowing background noise such as my fan going on. And you say that my voice is good. Oh no, I didn't want to use her. Oh, well, this is what it is, you know. There's nothing I can do about it. You mean, well, nice, mic connected. I'm good. Trust me, I have no idea what they're talking about most of the time. Hey. You little shik. So what about farming? Allow me to do my dailies, otherwise I know I'm gonna be screamed at by you guys. Oh, for not doing my dailies. I mean, do you wanna join the farm? Come here. Come here. Hello. Yoshita boku wa sumete susume. Thank you. Explain the onion. Okay, so how was the onion again? So we were at the table, a lot of people, and Tsuki was doing those faces, the Giga Chad face, you know, the one that I explained before, and we're just laughing about it. We're just having fun. And then she slowly, but when I say slowly, I mean it, like super slowly, reaches like my face, first my plate and then my face, with a piece of onion. And I ate it. And she was like, girl, do you like my Reese? And I was like, oh man, get yourself a girl who gives onion. Means it's official, man. And then she was like making so much jokes with the onion. It's like, get yourself a girl that gives you her onion. And we were like dying at the dinner table. It was, yeah, never have dinner or lunch. Never be near Tsuki and I. We are. Oh. 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 So yeah, I guess she proved that she really appreciates me because she gave onion. Portuguese citizens are different, I guess. Yeah, did you ever get yourself a girl who gave you onion? And it was not like a raw onion or a full onion. No, it was a bit of onion that had like, that was cooked. It was delicious, you know. So like, you don't understand. Some girls are like the boys. They get charmed by their tummies, and onions are food. So that's Tsuki's Reese. I don't know if it always be onions. From now on, it can be weird stuff that I am definitely not sure what it can be. But yeah. What else? We did do very we did do a lot of stuff. But now my mind is like Bibi Boo Boo.
刀は
Barbie movie, yeah,
丁
so
寧に味わってこそ
first thing that happened
わかるものです
it was arriving and she was like, oh my god, we have to do something, and I was like, bro, we just arrived, but like, do you want to go to the movies? And she was like, oh my god, do you want to go see Barbie? And I was like, do you want to go to the movies and watch Barbie? And she's like, oh my god, let's go tonight. And I was like, I mean, sure, let's go. Where's the... I'm lost. Where's the thing? So yeah, then we saw Barbie. It was very cool. I really enjoyed the Barbie.
匠は宝を
I found it already. I really enjoyed it. It was a beautiful movie with a very interesting message that I guess it will be. It's not that it's boys can't understand it. It's just that it hits a bit harder being a woman, especially the what's it called? Oh fuck. The
これが
that moment where the human she made that long talk about when you're a woman you have to, I'm gonna give bits of what she said, but she's like, when you're a woman you have to be in a super way, you have to be thin, but you can't say that you are thin, but you need to be healthy, but you can't say that you want to be healthy because you're thin. It's like you're bragging. But then again, it's not okay if you just say that you're thin. And when you're a woman, you have to be beautiful, you have to look a certain way, but not too beautiful where your homegirls can feel like a threat, but beautiful enough that your man finds you attractive. And you also have to have that standardized idea that all women want to have a baby, all women wants to be a mother, and it's not right. Not every woman wants to be a mother. And if you are a mother, you also need a career, because nowadays that's the norm. And not only you have to be all of the previous things, a mother, beautiful, thin, and have a career, but you also have to look out for everyone, and you have to be in charge of everything. I know it's not like that everywhere, and I know it's like it's a standard type of thing that women have to deal with. And there was much more. Like, this was a very small part of what the lady said, but it does make sense. Unfortunately, it does make sense. And I was like, oh shit, like I did not like, I did not cry. Wait, I need stuff. Wait, hold up, F, I forgot to do something. But I did feel like when there were parts that were seen as like funny, I did not laugh. Like, I remember there was a specific part where Ken is singing, I think the name of the song is like I'm Just Ken or something like that. And then after a while he does cry in a kind of like comedic way, but he is explaining to Barbie his feelings. He's being sensitive, he's being like, he's having a, even if it's in a funny-ish type of way, he is being an open book with her. He's showing his sensitive side, he's showing what he's feeling, and people in the movies were just laughing about it. And that's what it hit me, that I did not find that part funny. I was like, I feel bad for the poor guy, because it is obviously okay. And I think it's what made me a bit sad on that part was that the people were making fun of Ken, but I don't think they really understood the message behind it. That the simple, okay, resume is, it is okay for men and boys to feel a certain way, to be sensitive, to cry, to need affection, to need to be validated. They don't need to always look like that big tough guy that takes care of everything. No, men also have emotions. And we heard so many people laugh at that part. Some were very silent as well as us. And I remember we were like, I kind of like looked at Suki a little bit to see also her reaction, and she was like just staring at the screen, also not laughing. And I was like, yeah, I'm not the only one who's like feeling weird about this. But overall, it is a very nice movie to watch. I don't understand why parents would be crazy against it. Why did parents leave the movies? But that's me. I am not a parent. I do not understand what could cause this. There was no yabe moments except a part where the humans were like catcalling Barbie in the human world, and she told them like, well, whatever you're talking about, I don't even have a female private part, and Ken doesn't even have a male private part, so bye. And she just went away. That's it. Like, all the rest of the movie was so normal. It did, though, like, exaggerate, I believe, or show patriarchism in a light that was a bit like in your face, not far from the truth, but condensing the close section of the movie. So I guess that's why people are like, oh my god, this movie is like so bad, it's so fake, yada yada yada. I think it did like resume it, condense, like super hardcore condense it, but it was not that far from the truth. But I like them. The outfits were amazing though. Wow. I have to go heal my people after this. So yeah, that was my take on the Barbie movie. Really cool. Other than that, what did we do? I mean, we chilled a bunch home. We also ate outside. It was delicious. Oh, I did try Tsuki's little humidifier fan. I really liked it. It was really nice. Lamau? What? What Lamau? What you mean by that? Well, I forgot to heal my people. I guess it's a bit on the expensive side, but it's nice. I think it would work here where I am with the PC because it's a very small place. But yeah, I guess my fan will do for a while. Though I noticed that in the weather, I think it's gonna be Friday. We're gonna reach temperatures around like 40 degrees Celsius plus, like 43. I guess it's like 100 plus for a night. I don't remember. So that's gonna be like hardcore. Brace yourselves, my people. It's not gonna be cute. I'm blind. Dot, grab the face. I don't even know. Do I have already good stuff for Kokomi? Hold up. Oh, my head. HP percentage. Hold up. Kokomi filter. Wait. This. So. Give me a second, guys. I'm just being called. We're back.
一体どこから。
こののどかな時間がもっと増えると嬉しいのですが。
冒険団出発。
私って欲張りですね。刀は技を支え、匠は宝を有す。
いってててて、一体どこから。
Guess who's back? So, this HP and energy recharge, you said. I guess this one is HP, but it's death, attack. I'm just gonna equip this one for now. Yo, fams. Just gonna equip this. Attack, no. I mean, all of these are attacks, right? I have no idea. Who's I? Oh, I was like, who's talking so much? This one a good one. Okay, for now. Oh wait, I didn't equip this. Fam. For now. Okay. Wait, I don't have. Hold up. Okay. Hello, Fox. How are you? Need to go get my goodies. How has been your weekend? Yes, give me all the goodies. I got them more, right? I got them more. Gotta watch Evo streams. It was fun. How are you? I'm good. I'm a bit tired, honestly, but I'm all good. Happy to be back on the streams. F is helping me farm some goodies for the Coco. Hold up. I have something to talk with Catherine. She doesn't let me. Oh. But yeah. Nice weekend. I was with Suki. It was all cute and nice.
待ってるだけじゃダメって言うだろ。どこに行っても同じだけどな。ベニー冒険団出発。
Stored. Brain lag. Oh my god. I was like, what am I doing? Oh, I do have to go back to Honkai again, not just doing some daily stuff. I have to get more prepared for the Kafka lady. I don't know who's gonna be on the banner after Blade. I just remembered that. I have to check. Kafka or Dunhang. Oh. I mean, I don't. Snowbreak also had its major update today. It didn't. What was the update for? I did not like touch the PC. I didn't. Oh. If there's a good event right now. By the way, I have some little news, I think. Mugis will probably be able to join us tomorrow. So that's gonna be fun. The team will be together once more. I'm excited. Oh! I didn't even see him still alive. No. Ta-da. Yeah, party time. Oh, look at that. HP. Actually got to watch Mugi today since he streamed earlier. Oh, you did? Was it fun? Oh, wait. I have too much. I have a bottle, I have a plate, I have a cup. Hold on. I was not able to even like join anyone's stream just to mess up with them. I was too busy. I almost got thrown into the pool today. That was not cute. My boss tried to put me in the pool. And I was like, oh hell no. Not but literally throw me. Like he hit me into it. And I was like, And then I kinda did the same, but the thing is that I didn't have my phone on me, so I was safe. But he had this one on him, so when I retaliated and when I started to push him really on the edge of the pool, he started to stress and he was like, oh my god, I just saw my life go back because of this. And I was like, yeah, be smart, don't go next to the pool with your phone on your pocket, man. But I do believe that I'm still on the target zone because every... Wait, I need more. Hold up. Every year on the summer camp, the boss always throws the teachers in the pool. And I have not been there yet. So I'm trying to be safe and finish the summer without being thrown in. I was able to, yeah, for one full year I was able to not do it, to not go. Then last year, if I'm not can I do all of those? No. 5. Yeah. People teamed up for that. Even my kids last year, they were in the plan as well. And my colleagues as well, so it was not cute. It was not nice. Oh, hello. What you up to, sir? Oh, there's a chest. It will be fun. Just would take 3 business days to dry your hair off. Come on. Yeah, almost dead, for real. Oh, I'm trying to cook. I'm just trying to get the treasure. Thanks, F. Nah, man. The thing is that with the sun out like that, it's super fast. Like, super extra fast to dry. But the problem is that today it was like 10 minutes before I got out of work that he tried to yeet me into the pool. And I was like, no fam, not 10 minutes before I get out of work, bro. I need to drive, fam. So I guess he had some pity for my car. Not for me, no. Forget about it. Just my car. It is what it is. Didn't y'all have a heat wave? I think we still do. As I said, I believe that we're still gonna receive a worse heat wave this week. Because Friday we are going to reach the 40, I think 43 degrees Celsius. So it's more than what we have. I think this week we had around like either 40 or very low under 40. What am I even doing? Sorry, F. Brain not working. So yeah, this week will be a bit harder. But we did have the Pope here. The Pope was in Portugal, so I guess that's a plus for Portugal. Yee. The Pope. But yeah. I did hear... F, don't, no. Pope. the religious figure that represents the Catholic Church. We don't say that. Let's be respectful with every religion, please. But yeah, by the way, I heard another crazy story that happened. One of those like criminal cases. It was crazy. So I have to shout out the cute girly YouTuber from Rotten Mango because she explained it so well. She explains the story so well, like it's crazy. She wait, let me just focus for 1 second. She explained a story of like how a girl lost her life by going to drink a coffee with her friend, and I'll explain more. It's a bit crazy, the story. So there was a bunch of girlies, they were all friends, they even used to study in Australia together. I think they were... I don't want to mess it up. I don't know if they were Vietnamese, but so yeah, so they were all like met in Australia when they were studying together. And there was one girl, her name was Myrna. She was super, like, she was beautiful. She was like a ray of sunshine. She would be the energy of the room, you know. Everyone loved her. She also had very good grades. She was also from a pretty wealthy family. I don't know the business of the family, but yeah. And there was another girl, her name was Jessica, yeah. I don't think I messed it up. Her name was Jessica. And she was pretty close to Myrna. But you know, after a while when people like study, the whole friend group started to slowly move back to their own country. I think it was Vietnam. I don't wanna mess this up, okay? But I think it was. Jessica slowly saw everyone part ways and she stayed behind, which was a bit like, you know, it sucked. But from time to time they would like meet up all together, and that Myrna girl, the sunshine, she had a very, very sweet boyfriend, while Jessica would always like complain about her boyfriend. Like he was toxic, he would be mentally abusive, he would be super evil, while Myrna had that wonderful fairy tale type of relationship. And with that, Myrna also became engaged with that man, the very nice one. They were like madly in love together. Like it was the perfect relationship. Like super, super nice, healthy relationship. So Jessica found out about the engagement by, if I'm not mistaken, like social medias, and she was like, oh my god, we're so friends, we're like almost besties, Myrna and I, so I'm sure I'm going to receive a wedding invitation to be part of it. And she waited and she waited, and that wedding invitation never came, and she found out that the wedding had been made also through the pictures of the wedding on the social medias, and that did not go well into her head. She was like, she didn't like that. But one day they decided to meet up again, and she sent a message to Myrna. So Jessica sent a message to Myrna, saying that like, oh, we should meet up, we should drink a coffee and talk about the good times. And Myrna was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm also gonna bring Honey. She was another friend, like a friend of the group. And they were like going to go drink a coffee, the three of them. All good, all nice. But there was a weird thing. So the coffee that they decided to meet up was in a shopping mall. And it was like a pretty nice modern type of coffee shop. It was very pretty. It had like that simple but also very, very elegant aesthetic with plants everywhere. Like there were plants behind the chairs, like going up the walls. It was like a beautiful, beautiful place. And it was found by the coffee shop cameras that, so I believe they decided to meet each other at like 4 p.m. I don't know if it's the right time, but I do remember something around 4 p.m. I can be wrong, so I'm sorry. But Jessica literally arrived like a bunch of time before, like super early. I don't know if it was like an hour and a half. But like you'd think, oh, it's a shopping mall, so perhaps she had other business to do before meeting up with her friends. But she did something weird. She entered the coffee shop. Wait, where's my music? She entered the coffee shop and she went into the front, and she was like to the baristas, she was like, oh, prepare me 2 cocktails and a Vietnamese coffee, and I'll be right back, just prepare them and I'll be right back. And people found it a bit weird, you know, like when you go to a coffee, you go there, you ask for your drink, you take it as a to-go cup, right? And then you go do your own other stuff. But no, she said she would literally go and come back. So it was not a to-go. And it was 3 drinks. But they were like, oh, okay, well, a bit weird. But they were like, well, it is what it is. If she wants it, it is what it is. But there was a weird thing. So remember, she was there like a little bit like an hour and a half before the meeting time. So she would literally, by ordering the cocktails, the ice would melt, the coffee would get cold, so the quality of stuff would go down, right? But I mean, it's not the barista's decisions, it's her decision to do. So she asked it, then she booked out, and you can see on the cameras that she went to like a Bath Lush Bomb type of shop, you know, the one where you get soaps and stuff for the bath, right? And she comes out pretty quickly with 3 gift bags, and the gift bags are like not huge, but they're nice. Like normally the gift bags from that place has like soaps and gels and stuff like that. So she comes out with 3 of them and then comes back to the coffee shop. And when she enters the coffee shop, she is seen pacing around, looking around. She's not sitting right away. She's watching and watching left and right and walking in between a lot of chairs until she decides on a place that is like, imagine if it's like a bench that is, it makes like a semicircle platform shape, and there's like a round table in the middle, and it's like filled with plants behind it. And it's a very strategic place because she noticed by choosing that table that table was actually hidden on the camera by an overgrown plant. But she did not realize that on the other side of the coffee shop there was another camera that actually had a clear view of the table. So she sits, she calls the barista brings the drinks, and there's a particular thing. She asked for a Vietnamese coffee. And what I didn't know is that I believe the Vietnamese coffee, for what the lady from Rotten Mango said, is made in front of you. So it's not like a drink that is made on the back and then they bring to you. No, it has like condensed milk on the bottom of the cup, and then there's like they put a filter with the coffee on top and add the hot water, and slowly the coffee drips inside, right? So you have it made in front of you. And she was there. She sat there like it was like 45 minutes before the time that the girlies would meet, and she was already there with all those drinks, you know. So okay, time passes. Myrna arrives with Honey. They meet up at the front. It was Myrna's husband who brought Myrna to the shopping mall, and he was super in love. They finished getting married and they didn't even have their honeymoon. I have to go heal myself. Give me a second. And he was super excited to be part of these little things with his wife. He was super like proud and happy to be able to take his wife to go see her friends or to the shopping mall. He didn't mind it at all. He was more than proud to do that. So he for what they say, he gave Myrna a kiss and said, "I see you later." And he went back home to actually prepare for their honeymoon. That was their plan. He would go back and prepare for their honeymoon while the girlies have a coffee to catch up on stuff. So then Myrna, Honey, they meet up with Jessica, the one that has the cups, for like more than 45 minutes. And you can see Jessica like moving her arms around, be like, "Oh, those cups are for you," you know, that kind of gestures, like, "Oh yeah, I chose those drinks for you." And I believe it was pretty warm that day, but it was kind of okay. So Honey had the cocktail, while Myrna, she had the Vietnamese coffee. And she drank a nice chug of the coffee. But right as she chugged it, she made a very weird face. And she made that gesture like, "Oh, it's disgusting. It tastes so bad. Like, ew, what is this?" You know? And then she gave a bit to Honey to taste. And you know, when a person drinks something or eats something and they obviously show that they didn't like it, it was like they had like a negative effect on them, you're not gonna chug it. You're gonna just like dip your lips in it and you're just gonna like taste it very, very lightly. So Honey did that. She barely drank it, and right away when she drank it, she was like, "Ew, I don't like it. It's bad." And then at the same time she was asking Jessica like, do you wanna taste it? And Jessica, she was like looking down and saying no with her head. She was like gesturing like, "No, I don't want it." And by corner of her eye, Honey saw that Myrna started to like lean back on her chair, and her eyes rolled back to the back of her skull, you know, and she was starting to having some convulsion. Honey started to scream. She was like in panic. She was asking for help everywhere. She jumped out of her seat. She was also like trying to grab Myrna to not hit her head because of the convulsion, while Myrna, she was foaming from her mouth. She was definitely not okay. And with that, everyone obviously gathered around the three girls. But you see, oh, I forgot to say, so big important thing. When the drinks were made in front of Jessica, she put the 3 bags on the table, and you can see her fidgeting with the bags, slowly pulling them bit by bit, closer and closer to the drinks till they were completely covered by the bags. So, and then you see her reaching for something in her bag, and that's it. And then the girls show up, and all the story till unfortunately Myrna starts to have convulsions. And so everyone gathers around Myrna and Honey, while Jessica, she takes some few steps back as if she was paralyzed by fear. But you see her scratching her palm, like scratching a lot actually, and people are like, well, this is weird, but no one said anything. And then the boss of the place, she appeared, and she was like, what the hell is happening? Like, we have to call 911, or in that case I think it was 112. They do that. And then in a very weird way, while everyone was helping, and well, the ambulance arrived and they helped Myrna out, Jessica turned really in an aggressive way to the shop owner, and she said, what did you do to her coffee? And the shop owner was like, so confused, like nobody did anything. And she asked very quickly to her, like, her colleagues, the people who work with her, like the baristas, she asked them, take the cup and put it in the back. Don't do anything, don't let anybody else touch the cup, because it was a cup that Myrna drank. And when the baristas went back, and I believe it was the barista that actually served and made the coffee to Myrna, he was like, he noticed that the coffee had a very weird color. It was not the supposed color that the Vietnamese coffee should have. Notice, the Vietnamese coffee has that layer of condensed milk, but even so, it shouldn't look like that. It had a orange-yellow kind of color, and that was literally not normal for that. So he, in a kind of his own way of innocence, I guess, he dipped his, like, pinky into the coffee and brought to his mouth the smallest drop of coffee to his tongue. And he felt right away like his tongue being stabbed and then slowly going numb, and a very weird acidic type of taste. And then he called another colleague and was like, man, taste this, this is not normal, it should not taste like that. And the colleague did the same, and they tried it, and they had the same, the exact same reaction. Then the boss came, and they explained it to her, and she was like, no, you know what you're gonna do? You're going to pour the coffee inside a container, seal it, and put it in the fridge. The cups and everything else, you're gonna clean it. And when all of that happened, Jessica was a bit like, she was pretty much in panic. but she said nothing. She let Honey have a panic attack. Honey had to be the one to call Myrna's husband and give him and the rest of Myrna's family the sad news that Myrna was in the hospital, but she had lost her life. And yeah, so that was like the horrible part. But then stuff went a bit more crazy because a lot of people in this case were being made culprit of it. First of all, the barista was made culprit because he was the one who made the... by the way, F, thank you very much. I'm gonna now do more like quests, but thank you so much. Thank you very much for helping me, F. Yeah, as I was saying, the barista was first of all made the culprit. Bro, don't do that. Not that. Because he was the one who made the coffee. But then they remembered, like, well, it's weird. It was the coffee was made in front of Jessica, so he could definitely not like spike it. And in the middle of that, they discovered that Myrna, in the autopsy, she had passed away from cyanide poisoning. She had like crazy levels of cyanide in her body, and they went to the coffee shop and they asked they analyzed the inside of that coffee, and I was wondering how it acts so quickly. Yeah, so that lady said, and I am going to say because I don't want to be in trouble, but Rotten Mango gave the information that to fatally harm someone with cyanide, you a full adult, you only need like 100 something milligrams of cyanide. The coffee had, so the coffee that was there, not counting with the huge chugs that Myrna took, the coffee still contained 300 and something of cyanide in it. So it was like a crazy dose, obviously. Then the media and everyone started to blame, first of all, in a weird way, the father, because Myrna, she had like a job position in her father's business, and it was found that she had like a life insurance of $1,700,000, you know, and they thought that it was a weird thing that the father of Myrna did, like he had paid people to spike the daughter's drink, but obviously it was not, because even after months of Myrna's funeral, no one ever activated the insurance company thing to receive the money, so that was put aside. People also blamed Honey, but that also was put aside super fast because she was hands-on with helping the family, helping them take care of the funeral. She was always ready to help the cops. She was like, she was acting like she was so distressed with the passing of a friend, and all she wanted to do was to help her family to have the best in the worst moment. She did a peaceful type of grieving, you know. And they also blamed her husband for some weird reason as well. They blamed her husband. as I said, the money was never
何か用
touched.
ですか？
He was literally dead inside because he loved Myrna so much. He was just a shell of a person, you know.
ここって
And him being blamed, it hurt even more.
あなたたちの
But that was also dismissed till they saw the footage of the cameras. And
真実を知ることが
they saw everything. They saw that it was Jessica, they saw the timings, they saw everything.
安全には気をつけてね
And you know, she was made a culprit
ここだ
and she was asked to
来てよかったぜ
recreate
そこまでしてくれる必要は
the things that happened that day. How she acted, what she did, what she said, where she went, how she
立ち寄り
put the bags, everything. And she was walking around the coffee
だからな
in her orange
ありがとうございます。
prison suit, and she was walking as she was like
残票を暗
the
記
most famous person ever. She had a smile on her face
あなたの
while
全
she
身
was
ここに大量の記憶を残してい
talking
る
with the journalists, while she was talking with the cops.
こいつの出
Do
身
you even have a picture of her leaning at the
理由は
counter of the
すぐに
barista,
わかるわ
like leaning with her arm and like smiling, with like talking about the journalists and the cops that were like so dead serious? She was just having a good time. There was journalists who would ask her like later. So she did everything, right? She showed how she acted. She showed everything. So she obviously
君
made it kind of clear that she was the person behind all of that. But after, in the tribunal, she was saying, "No, I am not guilty. I don't know who did that. It was not me." And when the journalist asked her, like on the tribunal, I think I'm saying it wrong, but when they were talking with her, she was laughing and kind of giggling, saying like, "No, it was not me. I don't know. I really don't know."
それによってその後の
There's more into it. I'm sorry I'm taking so long. I'm like trying to remember everything to give you the most accurate explanation of all of this. So you remember that I said that
タタラスナ事件
they
の
all met
責任者
in
だった
Australia.
職人に偽装した
They
ハ
were
クスの殺
when
害
all of this happened, it was in Vietnam,
歌
but
舞伎者と称されていた残票は
they all met in Australia. So the country of
東
Vietnam
長政は
asked
2番目の責任者
Australia to send all of the
葛城は
uh,
かつて長政に
how do you
助け
say
られ
the criminal files of Jessica
そんな葛城の揺るがない
to see like how she was, how she acted in Australia.
タタラスナ事件
And
の
Australia was like, okay, I'll do it, but in the condition that you do not
いい人だ
you do not make Jessica
慈愛に満ちた顔立ちです。
fall in the death penalty.
幸福な
And supposedly Vietnam responded like, yeah, okay. She won't. So Australia gave the criminal records to Vietnam, and it was found that she had like an extensive list of criminal charges, such as such as DUIs, such as having a restrained order from her boyfriend, the one that was super evil, you know, the one that was like super toxic. It was actually found out that she was the one who was super, how do you say, mean, toxic. She would be the abusive one. So everything that she said to the girls and to the other people was completely false. They never met that guy because, I mean, you don't really want to Oh, what are those? You don't really want to meet someone who's like that, even if it's your friend's boyfriend, right? You're like, yeah, I don't want that for my life, which is understandable. So yeah, she slammed her car against a retirement home. And you know, when you think of a retirement home, I'm talking, excuse me. You think of like a place where there's like a parking lot in front of it, right? So imagine how crazy it was. Okay, she was under the influence of alcohol, but she went there and she did that. She slammed her car in it. Fortunately, there was no one. There was absolutely no one at night in that area where the car broke inside, so everyone was fine. So yeah, so she had like a bunch of stuff. I just remember those, but it's already super bad. They did interview the parents of Myrna and her twin sister. She has a twin sister. I think she's called Sandy, and it was super hot for her. But when they interviewed the father, he said that Jessica was always the weird friend of Myrna. You know, that weird friend. She was too much. When she met Myrna's parents for the very first time, she was making herself at home. Like, she entered every room of the house. She hugged Myrna's mother as if she knew her like since forever. And I will emphasize they never met her. She was just a friend of their daughter that just entered. And she literally acted like she owned the place. But you know, there's always some like crazy cookie of the group. It's fine. But he never thought that it could reach that part. So yeah, in the end it was proven that it was Jessica who did that. Also because remember when I said that she was scratching her palms a lot on camera? You see her doing that. It's because if cyanide touches your skin, it becomes really, really, really itchy. It becomes like you have to clean them. It becomes super irritated. So yeah. So remember when Australia said, yeah, I'll give you the criminal files of Jessica if you don't make the possibility of even like a death penalty? And Vietnam said yeah. Well, they did not. She also didn't get the death penalty. She was either sentenced to me talking about criminal cases and dodging those electric arrows like if it was nothing. She was either going to jail for 22 years or that it was the death penalty. And when Australia heard that there was still the possibility of death penalty, Australia responded like, well, you said our agreement, like you said that would not happen. And Vietnam went like, I never said that, prove it. And weirdly enough, Australia never bothered to show proof of that agreement. So yeah, so I think she went into, I think she was like, she was 25 when she entered. When she's gonna come out, she'll be 47. So for someone who premeditated that the way she did and how many lives he touched. Yeah. And what's obviously super sad in the middle of that is that her husband, even nowadays, he hasn't been able to move past what happened, and he still talks about her in the present sense, you know? He still says she's so amazing. She's like, she's such a dear person. She's just wonderful, you know? And that's so sad. That's really like, you're like, that person will unfortunately never be able to grieve for the loss of his beloved one. Yeah. It's crazy how someone managed to get cyanide so easily. I actually don't know how she got it. I don't remember if it was sad or if I zoned out in the moment, because I know I was doing something. I think, yeah, I was working on other stuff at the same time. But I don't remember how she got it. But I can't touch the floor. The floor is poison, man. How do I do this? Is there... No? Okay. Oh! I mean, it's barely even used in the medical field, which is why I'm curious how a normal person gets that. I have no idea. I have no idea. She was, though, I think it was, she was diagnosed with... How do you call... how do you... How do you... The people who are like extremely in how would I say, in love with themselves, you know? Oh man, I lost the word. I had it before. Yeah, well, she was diagnosed with that thing where the person is like, oh, Sinora? Well, they're... How is it called? I want to find it. I don't want to say shit. Narcissism. Yes. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I remember it was the name of a god, but I could not find the name. Narcissus. I was going to go Dionysus, but it's not. It's not Dionysus, the god of wine and parties. It was Narcissus. Thank you. Yeah, so they believe that she did not deal with her life being in shambles, her life being worse than Myrna. She did not deal well with Myrna being loved by everyone, and she was always... It was not put aside, but that's the thing, you know, when there is in a group a person who is a little bit more popular than others, and she did not like that, so her way of dealing with it was to end the person's life.
君の他人に迷惑をかける能力は講師といい勝負だからね。私はただこの混乱した国に火をつけてあげてるだけよ。あんただって捨てられたものとしてもっとひどいことをしたいと思ってるんじゃない？覚えてるかしら？
That was the criminal case. Well, that was interesting. You're welcome. I have another one. Feels like I watched the documentary. No, the thing is that she, Rotten Mango, you should definitely check her if you're interested in those stuff. She shows like the camera footages, she shows the pictures, she shows stuff, you know. I'm just eating my wrap. Give me a second. I'm hungry. But I did not want to eat while I was talking about the criminal case. Now that I finished, I kind of feel like I can now.
陰謀はことここに至ってもまだ断ち切られていないわ。引き続き次の話を体験するけど、放浪者まだ耐えられるかしら。
はい、心配はいりません。どうして黙って私を見てるのかしら。
I panicked. Bro, I almost choked. I saw that I had an enemy in front of me. and I was still grabbing the wrap. I was like, ugh. And I just gave the biggest bite ever. Oh, okay, give me a second. Oh man. Oh. I feel it like pass through my esophagus right now. Super slowly. Criminal Case Mondays with your favorite VTuber, Taiko Gane. What the hell happened to you, bro? I somehow always managed to choke on spaghetti. Fam, what did the spaghetti do to you? Okay. So the second case, which was actually the first one that I saw in Rotten Mangoes. How you leave? Is it is in, I think it happens in China. I don't know if it's Tibet or not, but too long, bro. Chew it. Use your teeth, fam. Why are you being in such an awkward place to fight, lady? I can't. There was a girl. She was like a TikToker. And she used to make like super sweet content. Like she came from a very poor background. Who's there? Oh no, not you. And she would have like super chill things like, what am I gonna make for dinner today? And you'd see her like literally go in the mountains and search for roots and plants to make for dinner. She would make videos of her cooking, explaining how grateful she is to have this life and to have everyone else to be able to talk with. So she, you know, she was super happy. And then her death unfortunately ended in a very gruesome way. But I'll explain it after. In the background, she was also a mother of 2 kids. And she was married to a man that he was known in that like village as like the bad boy, you know. He would always make bad decisions. He would always find ways to make himself be in trouble. He did promise his old parents that he would help them with their business. He would help them and he would like straighten up his life and all of that. But he did not. He lied and kind of started to leech off of his parents. And then one day he met that influencer. I unfortunately don't remember her name. But yes, and he fell in love, and everyone thought that maybe it would be, you know, that beautiful story where the bad guy finally changes because he found the love of his life, because he was like head over heels for her, and she also fell in love with him. But everything was going a bit too fast. even her parents, her family, and friends were telling her, like, listen, you are super young to be married. She met him when she was 16, if I'm not mistaken, and he was way older. And he waited till she was 19 to marry her. So she was 19 and she got married. But things started to go downhill. So they come from a very poor background. She also had to take care of, like, people in her family who were super sick. Like, her father was an old grandpa, and he was also very, very sick. He could not really walk well, so she would literally carry him on her back. And her husband, he started to be physically abusive and mentally abusive. Till one day she was so done with it that she was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna continue to do this. I don't deserve this in my life. And she was like, I'm gonna divorce you. And he did the same as every abusive, toxic partner does, was put himself on his knees, cry, saying, oh, I don't know what happened. I don't understand what made me do this. I'm so sorry. I regret it with all my life. I will change. I swear, you're my everything. I love you so much. I'll do everything for you to stay with me. And at that moment, I think they were living with his parents. And at that moment, his mother, she got up, she walked to them because she heard it all. She walked to them and she slapped her son across the face. And then she turned to her daughter-in-law and she was like, I am so sorry for what my son had done to you. I am so sorry of what you've been through. I do not understand how he could do this. You are such a wonderful woman. You are such an amazing person, and we owe you so much. You've been helping us so much, and we adore you. But you are married to him, and it is not right for a wife to leave her husband. You should teach him how to do better. You should not leave or turn your back and run away. And she kind of felt bad. The girl, she started to like, oh my god, it's shaking. What's going on? Hold up, is this normal? Should it shake like this? Huh? Anyway, so back where I was, she felt bad. She heard like those words made her think much, and she decided to give a second chance. They had a baby, which was the first baby they had. And things started to go, like, stuff were good at the beginning, but let's say that if one person, male or female, does that once, there's a big probability that they will do it twice, you know? It is sad to say that, but it is. The probability is strong. It's big. They had a baby not much more time after that happened, and oh, hold up, give me a second. Oh. No, poor Why?
私も人間だと思うでござるよ。
Oh.
お揃いでしたか。いい刀だ。本当に嬉しく思うよ。
これは僕の
For the memories.
大丈夫なんだよ。
No. Uh-oh. I'm eating my rep. I can fight. You do it, girly. Ruby! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. My name is Sayo. Welcome to Eclipse Cafe. She's running once a weapon. She's zoomed. Nah, she's strong.
だからこそ
She can do it.
ここで終わるわけにはいかないんだ。
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah, we're doomed. We're gone. Oh no, we're not gone. We're back. I lied. I'm sorry. Oh. Division. Let's go. No, the crazy smirk. No. Ah. Hold up. What?
記憶が完全に戻ったのか？
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, how do I fight with him?
無力なボンシューメ。天へと前。
Oh. There's nothing. I'm gonna lose, but it's a nice trial.
属性を見下らせる。これで居場所を失う。
What am I doing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Hold up, guys. I'll be back in the criminal case in a moment. Oh, this song is so good. Oh, let's go! Oh, that's how you do. Okay, it's really fun to play with. No! No. I'm gonna die. I'm doomed, right?
無力なボンシューメ。
You win this? Not sure about it. But I appreciate your trust. Help! Let's go! Let's go! We did it. So yeah, sorry. Back to what I was saying. Thank you. So she had a baby. Stuff unfortunately went bad again. He went back to his old ways. Later, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, later. I like your avatar. Thank you so much, Ruby Skyline. Thank you. Very much appreciated. By the way, if you want some food or drinks, feel free to pop up the menu and I will put it on the table for you. Just like I have my cup of wine right here. They had a second baby. in this story, you know? And things went super bad again. And she was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm gonna go against what they said and I'm just gonna finish this relationship. So she went to him again and she's like, I can't do it again. You cannot follow with what you say. You start to hurt me again. You also start to hurt my kids, our kids, and there's no way that this can be saved. And he put again on his knees, he started to cry again, all the yada 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 bullshit, you know how it is. And then she's like, no, I have decided I'm never gonna be with you again. In that moment, he switched and looked at her with such anger and hatred in his eyes. What do you say, Rams? I wish I had my own avatar. We make avatars if you wish to have one. You can check our website if you want. But I'm sure you will. One day, I'm sure you definitely will. We do it. If you are interested, feel free to follow. If not, there's so many amazing, talented people who can help you with it. Yeah, so sorry, the guy looked at her with such hatred in his eyes and he said, if you leave me, I will hurt your kids and your whole family, so you better not. She got so scared. She couldn't leave him. She was super scared. She backed away. She didn't want anybody to get hurt because of her. She preferred to. She preferred to brace it herself than to let others be in pain because of her. Because I have many ideas, but I can't do it because it's too hard. Hey, if you ever need something, Eclipse Cafe does concept art, PNGs, VTuber models. We draw and rig our models. We've done some already. We did one for Deca, we did also one for Spartan and one for Mugi. So we already have 3. 2 of them are males, and 1 is a male chibi, and we have 2 females as well. If you want to check our website and see if you want to see a preview of what we did, and if you are interested, feel free to talk with us, send a ticket on Discord, send a message on Twitter. Reach out to us, send us an email as well, or just if you really want to go in front with it, you can just write in the form and I'll be answering you super fast. We also do more stuff such as emotes and a lot of stuff. You should definitely check it out if you want to. We also help you with brainstorming. we will ask inspirations, but we will definitely help with the brainstorm. My idea is just a mask and wielding mask. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, a person grabbing a mask? Or a mask, moving mask. That's interesting. That's actually a very interesting thing. Okay, so finishing my story. She decided not to divorce him, but she was still like helping the families. She was still being really loved in the community of TikToks and in their village and all of that, you know? And he did not like that. It was not he was not liking it. You know how it is when toxic people are like that. I was trying to make a crab, but it's difficult but expensive. A crab character? F will like it. We have a mod that is... his image is a crab. Yeah, VTubing can be expensive. That's for sure. But you will be able to do it. I would definitely tell you to go check our website if you want to. Deka, can I ask you, can I annoy you for you to share the link here, please? Oh yeah, as I was saying, the rest. So one day, so that's the part that becomes more even super sad. She was making a live on TikTok and she was talking with everyone. She was so happy talking with them. She was just saying like that she was a bit tired, but she was really appreciative of her life and everything. Then you hear someone approach and you see her face changed and she was like, no, please don't do this, please get away, please. And she gets out of the camera and you hear a lot of noise. Then you hear her father saying, please, son-in-law, don't do this, please don't hurt her, she's everything to me. And at that point, Bus Up, what is basically it's Deka's model. You will see a model who is he has no legs and hands, so it's like it's just the torso up, if I'd say. No legs, no arms. It's a bit more cheap because there's not all of those details more. It's there, you'll see. You have the full, then you have Deka VTuber. He only has his jacket and head, all rigged as well. Yeah, so the father was pleading to not hurt the daughter. The guy was actually dragging the girl. He had a knife on her. And he was like, the poor man, he could do nothing, you know, the father. He was a very elderly person, sick. As I said, he could barely walk by himself. So imagine how bad it was when he saw that. He felt super helpless. And then you hear like a liquid being poured. And then you hear the sound of a match. Yeah. As you can understand, everything went into flames. If I'm not mistaken, it's a whole... Oh my god, what is gonna be his name? What am I gonna call him? That's interesting. Yeah, I'll go with the cheese one. Mozzarella. 知ってよその仕組みを僕の中に紛れなくぬ加えたよ割れたよその I do it so well. Placeholder 1 Junior. What would I call him? Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna call him Parmesan. Now I know! Febreze! I got it! I'm gonna call him Febreze. How do you guys... How is it Febreze? Oh, it's with one E. It's like this, Febreze, right? Hair freshener product. Yeah, I think it's Febreze. I'll call him... I'm calling that. Confirm. Febreze. So the story has not ended, by the way. Yes. Alright, if you say so, Febreze. Suki's gonna be mad. Oh. So the house burned for like 3 to 4 hours, and when it was burning, the guy actually ran away, and people could hear her scream in pain for all those hours. When it all stopped, when they were able to put down the fire, and I found her. She had, if I was not mistaken, 85% or more of her body burned, but she was still alive. So they took her to the hospital. They tried to at least maintain her alive. I can't breathe. Sorry, I should not laugh saying this. Oh, hold up. I'm so sorry. I can't look at the screen. Hold up. And the hospital where she was, it was a simple hospital, and they wanted to transfer her to another place, but it was super expensive. But by doing so, she would have more opportunities to actually perhaps even survive, because she was not out of danger. She could still not be fine, you know. So her sister, she made a post asking if her sisters, the one unfortunately who burned, if her community could help reach that amount that the hospital was asking to help her sister. And really quickly they reached and even past the limit of what it was needed. And when that happened, they rushed to ask that people to stop donating, because they had reached what they needed. They said, you don't have to keep on giving us your hard-earned money. Thank you, you've done it. But I think it was also this, the people felt the sympathy because it was the house where they all lived, and they kind of wanted to help also to be able to rebuild and help her even after, because imagine, it was not, that was just for the transfer, but imagine all the surgeries that she would have to endure. It will be a lot more, you know. So I think the community was still thinking about that. And so she was transferred, and unfortunately this story doesn't have an happy ending. She ended up passing away. She was not able to recover from that. And the guy was caught. And he was sentenced to death penalty. Like, so in the end there was some kind of fair justice that had been made. Yeah. Oh, that was the second criminal case. There's nothing else. Messed up, right? Super fucked up. There are many stories. There are some that I will rather not share, even though there's I could share, but they do talk about stuff that are super sensitive, such as abuse towards children. I think that's a very sensitive topic. Obviously, even if it was talked, it would not be presented in a lighthearted way. That would be, but I don't know. I'm still trying to understand if I would like to adventure myself into explaining a story like that, even though it would not be my fault. I know I'm just like sharing the stories, but I don't know if I should. The story that I'm talking about, I'm sure a lot of you know. I'm not gonna explain much more. It's a story that happened in Korea, South Korea, with a school for children with disabilities, and that made like headlines, and they made movies, and the movie was actually the thing that, since it went worldwide, the story, it was able to make it move more, even so, because it is a crazy, disgusting story. Like, I cried listening to that story. I will check it. I will also talk with Tsuki and my staff members to see if that's something that I should be talking about, since it does talk about very sensitive stuff. But hey, let's not talk about sad things now. I do have to probably go take my doggo for a pee-pee poo-poo walk, and the sad thing here is that he doesn't even bag up his own poo-poo, so I have to do it. I'll see you tomorrow. I will probably... No, tomorrow is collab day. I don't know what we're gonna play. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and an amazing night as well. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.